First question, a certain body of mass capital M moves under the action of a conservative force with potential energy U given by U equal to kx by x square plus a square. U equal to kx by x square plus a square. X distance and a amplitude, means both are the same unit. In this equation the units of k will be equal to that of, okay, U means potential energy, energy means equivalent to work done, so force into displacement. So we can write its unit will be m L square T to the power minus 2. Okay. In this unit I will find in the dimension, and then later from the dimension you can find. Okay. Then it is the dimension of k, dimension of x is length, dimension of x square and a square both equal to L square. So L will cancel, so k have the dimension of this. M L cube T to the power minus 2. Then from that find the proper unit. First one is given dimension of power. Dimension, check the dimension of power, it will not match with this, because dimension of power means energy by time, so that will not match with this. Dimension of next one is couple. Couple is force into displacement, force into distance, that will force Newton into meter, that will also not match. Then third one, joule. This one is the energy and we multiply with L, so that unit will only match. So this will be m L square T to the power minus 2 into L, that means joule into meter. Joule into meter, that is only the correct option. Okay. Next, the coordinates of a moving particle at any time t are given by x equal to ct square and y equal to bt square. Okay, the speed of the particle at time t is given by, just differentiate. See, Vx will come ct square, means 2 ct. Vy will come 2 bt. Then V will be equal to, V square equal to Vx square plus Vy square, that is 4 c square t square plus 4 b square t square. So V square can be written as 4t square common, c square plus b square, V equal to 2t into root over of c square plus b square. Okay. Next, 47. If the cable of a lift snaps while the lift is descending, then weight of a as felt by a person inside the lift will be 0. Snaps means it is in a condition of free fall. Free falling body is weightless. D কি করে? Cable of the lift snaps তো 0 হবে, D কি করে হবে? No, it will be 0 because see, when the lift person stands, okay, there is mg, there is normal reaction, descending, lift is descending, suppose with acceleration a it is descending, then we can write that mg minus n equal to ma, which means n equal to mg minus ma. So if the string connecting the lift with the pulley, it is snapped from this portion, then what will happen? Then immediately a will become g. So if a will become g, then it will be mg minus mg and it will become 0 in absence of normal reaction, weightless condition. So option B is correct option. Half of the actual weight will come only when a equal to g by 2. Okay, next 48. How many of you solved 48? The masses m1 and m2 are initially at rest and at infinite distance apart. They start moving towards one another under their mutual gravitational field. Their relative speeds when they are at a distance d apart. See, you have to prepare two equations. First one, when they are at infinite distance, m1, m2. Infinite distance means what is the potential energy? 0. Kinetic energy 0, because they are not moving. Now due to mutual attraction force, they are coming towards each other. So initially total energy is 0, total mechanical energy. Now when it comes to distance d, suppose m1, m2, distance suppose d, okay, then potential energy is negative, minus g m1 m2 by d, and kinetic energy develops because here velocity v1, here velocity v2. So I can write at this position the kinetic energy of the system is half m v1 square plus half m v2 square, m1 m2, m1 v1 square plus half m2 v2 square minus g m1 m2 by d, that is 0. Okay, so initially both are 0, kinetic potential both 0, so total mechanical energy is 0. So finally total mechanical energy should be 0 according to conservation of energy. Now potential energy from 0 it is going to be negative, means kinetic energy will build up. Okay, so this will give you equation 1. Another equation we can build from this, that is coming from conservation of linear momentum, because only mutual gravitational force is acting on it. Means if you consider two particles together as a system, then total there is no external force on this, because for M1, M2's attraction is an external force, for M2, M1's attraction is an external force, but when you consider the entire system together, these forces are action reaction, and as a result they can be treated as internal forces, and linear momentum of the system will remain conserved. So initial linear momentum is 0 because both particles are at rest. Now both are moving, means M1 V1 minus M2 V2. Careful about the sign. This should be 0. Otherwise I have to write the momentum in vector form, because M1 V1 this is with I cap and M2 V2 with minus I cap, and initially 0. So the equation is M1 V1 minus M2 V2, the scalar equation will become equal to 0. Okay, don't write M1 V1 plus M2 V2 equal to 0. That means that both the particles are moving in the same direction. No, they are moving towards each other. Now from this you have to solve for V1 and V2 and find V1 minus V2 relative velocity. So you have to make the substitution method. That means from this you find an expression for V1, substitute it here to find V2, and then similarly you will find V1, V2 both by solving this, and then you have to calculate V2 minus V1. That is the relative velocity. Do it. Long calculation, I know, because one equation is quadratic. See, from this we can write V2 equal to M1 V1 by M2. Substitute it in the first equation. So it will become M1 V1 square plus M2. In place of V2 I substitute that is M1 square V1 square by M2 square. This will be equal to 2G M1 M2 D by D. Okay. Then 1 M2 square will cancel. Then take V1 square common. M2. So it will be this one square common, 1 m1 I can also cancel from this. 1 m1 can be taken common. Then this one will be v1 square only. v1 square taken common. This term will be 1 and this term will be m2. Then it will be m2 plus m1. Okay. And this term will be 2g m1 m2 by d. So this m1 cancels, m1 cancels. So v1 will become, this one is multiplied there, so it will be 2g m2 square divided by m1 plus m2 into d, its root. Okay, this m2 is multiplied here, m2 square. So it will be 2g m2 square by m1 plus m2 into d. Similarly, v2 will become root over of 2g m1 square divided by m1 plus m2 into d. Okay. From this step I take m1 v1 square common, m1 v1 square common, so this term will be 1 and this term will be only m1 by m2. Then LCM m2, it will be m2 plus m1 and this m1 m1 will cancel, so v1 is this one, v2 is this one. Now you have to find out v2 minus v1. खुद আসবে বি কি করে বললে
but m by m acceleration by করেছি m by m2 করে into acceleration বেরোচ্ছে since both are in opposite direction the already add করেছি তো
হ্যাঁ তো সেটাও তো v1 minus v2 মানে তো এখানে অপোজিট অ্যাড তো হবেই কিন্তু অ্যাক্সেলারেশন বার করলে কি করতে তুমি কি বার করতে বলেছে ভেলোসিটি বলেছে না হ্যাঁ
এখানে অ্যাক্সেলারেশন বার করে এই ফর্মুলাটা লাগে
কোনটা
plus 2s s টা সে
কিন্তু না কিন্তু এখানে একটা প্রবলেম আছে অ্যাক্সেলারেশনটা তো কনস্ট্যান্ট নয় অ্যাক্সেলারেশনটা তো ভেরিয়েবল তো ডিস্টেন্সটা কমছে বাড়ছে তো অ্যাক্সেলারেশনটা তো ভেরিয়েবল হয়ে যাচ্ছে এই যে দূর থেকে যখন আসছে এটা তো কনস্ট্যান্ট অ্যাক্সেলারেশনের জন্য ইকুয়েশন তো এটা ভেরিয়েবল অ্যাক্সেলারেশন ওকে নাও see this one is the structure 2g and now when you subtract v2 minus v1 actually you have to add both the things because v1 is along this direction and v2 is in this direction, so subtraction means here v1 plus v2 vector subtraction, but the directions are opposite, so you have to apply v1 plus v2 that you have to calculate for. Okay, then it will be v relative that is coming V2 plus V1. It will be V2 2G M1 square by M1 plus M2 into D. M1 plus M2 into D plus root over of 2G M2 square by M1 plus M2 into D. Okay. Now, from this I can take root over of 2G by M1 plus M2 into D common. So this term will be M1 plus M2, because this one is M1 square, so its root will be M1, that M2 square will be M2. This one will come. Okay, then you can write this one inside the root as (2G by M1 plus M2 into D into both under root is coming M1 plus M2. So the answer will become root over of 2G M1 plus M2 by D. Option B. Here relative means V1 plus V2, V2 plus V1, not V2 minus V1, because both are moving in the opposite direction. Then next problem 49. 49 is very easy. That height of the Mercalli column is h when the tube is inclined. This is a sufficiently long tube, let us consider. Then height of the Mercalli column from the horizontal level must be h. This length is L and it is considered as the tube is inclined with the vertical. With the vertical means this angle is specified, alpha. This angle alpha means this angle alpha. And then you can write h by L equal to cos alpha. So correct option is L equal to h by cos alpha. That is option B. Because whenever you incline, the top portion of the Mercury will remain at the same height, because it shows the barometric pressure. So length of the Mercury in the tube may vary, but height of the Mercury, top and bottom, perpendicular height will remain h. So perpendicular height remain h. So when you incline this one remain h, this one remain L, will become L. Then with vertical, this angle is mentioned as alpha. So if this angle is alpha, this one is alpha, then h by L is cos alpha. Next question, everywhere you can consider to be thin. Diagram is not there. Then question number 51. If the work done in blowing a bubble of volume V is W, then the work done in blowing a soap bubble of volume 2V will be. Surface tension equal to surface energy stored per unit area. Surface tension equal to surface energy per unit area. From that you can solve the problem. We have to convert again from calorie to joule, because right side is mgh, it is coming in joule. So right side, left side heat energy should be calculated in the same unit system. But here already it is calculated in joule, so no need to convert anything. Then 56. 10 tuning forks are arranged in increasing order of frequency in such a way that any two nearest tuning fork produces 4 beats per second. The highest frequency is twice that of the lowest. Possible highest and lowest frequencies in hertz is. Calculate. Any two will produce 4 bit frequency 4 bits per second. So first one if n, next one will be n plus 4. So whenever any two tuning fork will sound together, they produce 4 bits. Now it is second condition is said that the highest frequency is twice the lowest. Highest frequency twice the lowest, that is n plus 36 is twice n. So from that we can find out n equal to 36. Okay, then other one is 70. Which one I am seeing? Another one is 72. The highest is n plus 36, that is 72. How many solve this question? Only one? No one else? And this one is easy. That's why I am saying that just prepare the chart and can easily find. Any two nearby when sounds together produces 4 bits. So if first one is n, then it is increasing with the addition of 4, 4, 4. So 10. Then highest one is twice the lowest one frequency. So n plus 36 should be equal to 2n. So from that we can find n equal to 36, and then highest one is 36 plus 36, that is 72. The maximum value of the index of refraction of a material of a prism which allows the passage of light through it. Refracting angle of the is A? 58.
57.
Oh, 57. A spherical mirror forms an image of magnification 3. The object distance if focal length of the mirror is 24, maybe. Concave mirror, not convex, because convex mirror cannot produce magnified image. It always produces diminished image, virtual and diminished for convex mirror. So it should be concave mirror. And magnification is given +3, means the image is virtual and magnified. That means when it is placed between pole and focus, then the +3 magnification will come. Because when it is producing real and magnified image, then magnification should be negative, because real image is always inverted. For the mirror, 1 by V plus 1 by U equal to 1 by F. What you have to find out? U. Okay, I multiply entire equation by U. So U by V plus 1 equal to U by F. Now magnification is positive, and then U by V, this value will become positive, that is 1 by 3 plus 1 equal to U by F. Sorry, magnification M, this is equal to minus V by U for mirror. So M is given 3, means minus V by U equal to 3. So U by V with a minus sign will be, U by V will be minus 1/3. This one is minus. So it will be minus 1/3 plus 1, means 2 by 3. Okay, 2 by 3 equal to U by F. So U equal to 2F by 3. And for concave mirror, F is negative. F negative means, because concave mirror looks like this. So there is F, an object is here. So F negative with respect to the pole, image will be formed here. Okay, then F negative, and value of F is given 24. 2 by 3 into 24, 16. See, the other option they said that it may be 32, that is by considering magnification equal to minus 3. But here no need to check that, because if you write magnification to be positive for the concave mirror, means the image will be virtual and magnified. That means object is placed between focus and pole. If you put the negative magnification with a negative sign, means it is forming a real image. Real image always inverted. That's why it should be written minus 3. So only one option is possible here. Actually the answer should be 16 meter only, if you consider truly that magnification is given plus 3. They should have written plus minus 3 for maybe word. Then the answer will be, if they write plus minus, then answer will be, correct option will be B.